It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Good morning. How is it going? My name is Meredith Kirkman, and you are watching Vail Valley Live. It is July 28th. Can you believe it? The end of July. I feel like July always goes by so fast, and then we're into August, and then we start seeing the leaves turn. So we hope you're taking advantage of all things summer in Vail. There's so much happening this weekend, and it's perfect day on a Thursday to plan out your weekend and figure out what to prioritize, because there is everything from rodeo to dance festival to arts festival, mountain adventures, everything in between. So we're going to get that all covered on the show today, give you your weather and the weekend's weather so you know what to expect. There is some rain in the forecast, so definitely be prepared and bring that umbrella and don't let it rain on your parade, because it is rain or shine here in the valley. And we're also going to be talking about some real estate. We have a live interview with Jeffrey Morgan, and we also have the Vail Valley Band. They're gonna come on, the full band. They might even sing a little bit, hopefully. We'll see. But they're gonna be playing at the Band by the River. And we're going to be talking about some hiking trails in Beaver Creek, and also the Avon Arts Festival. So this happened last weekend, which was really exciting. And we actually got to do some interviews with them, and we're going to do some more interviews later today, actually. There's so many different artists, over 100. It's the biggest arts festival. And, you know, they feature like painting, sculpture, jewelry, ceramics, woodworking. It's a perfect opportunity to, you know, buy some gifts, you know, and just actually like one-on-one chat with the artists and hear about their inspiration. And this is all taking place by Nottingham Lake, right on the fields, and there's all the tents set up. It's very exciting. So that is going to be kicking off for the second weekend tomorrow, and this event runs from 10 to 5 and then 10 to 4 on Sunday. And I actually also just read there's going to be $1,000 shopping spree gift certificate that someone can win, and you just attend the event and ask to get in the drawing. And this drawing is happening on July 30th. They don't specify a time, so maybe even try to get down there tomorrow and get a ticket. But that's $1,000. I mean, oh my gosh, that's such a cool deal. So we're actually going to roll right into learning a little bit more about that, and then we'll check in with Trisha. We'll hear about the weather and so much more. So let's learn about some infinity rings. If this doesn't grab your attention, I don't know what does. I'm here at the Avon Arts Celebration, and joining me, I have artist Charles Sherman, and we're talking about some magnificent sculptures today.
Thank you, and well, welcome to the world of infinity rings and miracle towers. First, we'll go to an infinity ring. I call this an infinity ring because it has no beginning and no end. And if you start at any point, say you start here and you go around one time, it takes you to the back on the bottom 2 times and over the top and around 3 times. So I call these infinity rings. It's a sculpture made out of fired clay, so it's technically stone. And then I applied mirrors, stained glass. I have crystals, ammonite fossils that happen to be 250 million years old. This is an agate slice. The infinity rings have very positive energy. They're very beautiful. They bring infinite harmony, infinite love, infinite abundance. And that's what this whole Avon, Vail, Edwards, Colorado area is all about.
You got that right, Charles. I actually believe my parents have bought a sculpture from you now that you told me about this. And it's the perfect piece of art to showcase your love by your loved one and bring it in the energy.
Thank you, because for me, creativity is an act of love. And with all the problems, with all the creative obstacles, with all the failures, I've grown to love the process, love the failure, because I know that this is where growth lies. I would like to introduce you to my miracle towers. I call these miracle towers because they give me the sense of the miracle of flight and elevation. And all the angles are designed to be moving upward. Each side is a triangle. So this side is wide at the top, thin at the bottom. This side is wide at the bottom, thin at the top. So these are technically pyramids, and they have pyramid energy. And what's unique about these pyramids is that they're perfectly balanced on the point. So this one is 8 feet tall, but it's only a half an inch at the bottom. Pyramid energy is strength and balance. On the dollar bill, it's also wisdom, because at the top of the pyramid on the dollar bill, there's the eye of wisdom. And on these sculptures, I actually have an eye at the top, which symbolizes the eye of wisdom. The agate slice here, the ammonite here, and another agate slice here, all represent wisdom. This one is stained glass, and I have agate slices and ammonites, which are crystals.
I'm sure the camera's picking up some of these details, but not enough. You have to see it in person. I mean, it's so gorgeous. How long does it take you to make some of these?
Well, it's really a lifetime process. So it's like 75 years plus. A piece like this would take probably 6 to 8 weeks. This one, underneath the stained glass is stainless steel. I use stainless steel rather than carbon steel or aluminum because I use the very best materials. So these are outdoor pieces. They're designed to be outdoors. Most people put the stained glass inside just because it's so incredibly beautiful. They don't take up a lot of real estate, but they fill a vertical void with light and beauty.
That's incredible. Charles, where's your studio? Where are you based out of?
I live in Los Angeles, and this is a 3-week trip out here. 2 weeks ago, I was in Edwards, and this week I'm here in Avon.
And that's all that matters. 2 weekends of this art festival, 10 to 5, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's 10 to 4 on Sunday, but you gotta come check these pieces out. It is so gorgeous, and Charles and many other artists are showcasing their work, so join us, the Avon Arts Celebration.
Thank you so much.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings.
All right, let's look at your weather for today and the next couple days over the weekend. It has been really gorgeous here, and we've actually seen quite a bit of moisture, which is grateful, and we are going to see some more moisture this weekend. It's currently about 54 degrees, and we have a zero chance of precipitation. I actually think that is the top corner is slightly off. We are expecting to see a bit of moisture later this afternoon. Scattered thunderstorms are going to be developing, but we're going to see a high around 72, a low of 50, and a slight winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and it's about a 50% chance of rain according to the National Weather Service. And then as we look forward into the weekend, we're going to see partly cloudy in the morning on Friday, followed with some thunderstorms in the afternoon. And we have some events happening on Friday, but all of those events are rain or shine. So just come prepared with your umbrella and your rain jacket. On Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy throughout the day. And then on Sunday, we're going to see sunny in the morning and then increasing clouds with some scattered thunderstorms later in that day. So sometimes our best advice is to get out for the activities and the hike in the morning, and then we expect to see some moisture in the afternoon into the evening. And we do see cool temperatures in the evening. So layering is so good. But yeah, so thanks to the outlets of Silverthorne for that weather. I love the outlets. It's right off I-70. Tons of different brands, tons of different sales. And I'm sure there's a ton of sales of summer coming, towards as we're heading into a new season. But another thing we wanted to check in was some headlines by Vail Daily. They've been around for a long time, and there's some really interesting articles today for your Thursday, July 28th. So you can see the rodeo has kicked off. This is the yo-yo swings. This is one of my favorite rides, actually, at like any fair. It just feels so freeing, and it just brings me back to childhood. But it's so exciting to be kicking off the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. It's their 82nd edition. Man, I can't wait for their 100th anniversary, which is kind of coming up. But moving on to the headline, Avon short-term progress. The town passes new fees requirements in its first major step towards getting a handle on the impact of short-term units on community housing. We see a lot of articles about the housing crisis and really trying to nail down the requirements on short-term rental fees. So this has got some really great information for you on A3. And then moving on to A2, revisiting the Valley Curtain. This is a great article. Oh my gosh, Tricia Swenson wrote it, and it's about the Summer Vail 2022 and the Vail Symposium celebration. They're celebrating a massive art installation of Christo and Jean-Claude that went up near Rifle 50 years ago. This is a really cool historic piece, and I would love to check in with Tricia about this later because she actually wrote this. And then moving on to page A4, East Vail to see a new wildlife fence this year. So this is a new project that just got passed it's going to be about $3 million project. It's going to be along I-70. And this is going to be fencing on both sides of the interstate. The project includes 9 game ramps, so animals can get from the highway right across, just to protect any of that collision on the highway. So you can read this article by Scott Miller on page A4. And then we're going to jump to sports and outdoors. This article is actually covering a recent USA Cycling Mountain Bike Nationals, and we had a Colorado local from Breckenridge win, which is super exciting. So you can read all about this. And, I have a soft spot for these kind of competitions. My dad, back in the day, was a champion too. So we're celebrating Landon Stovall and a few others. So read more on page A20. And then your arts and entertainment, the world on Vail's stage. This article is about the Vail Dance Festival returning this Friday. It's so exciting. We have much more information on the dance festival coming up, but take a look at some of their history and what to expect this year for their 2-week festival on B1 Arts and Entertainment cover. So you can pick up these newspapers for free all across the county. You can also go online and check out the e-edition. They also share articles on social media too, so stay in the know with Vail Daily. And then let's take a look at those roads. We've been seeing some construction on I-70, so you'll see a lane closure, which can really affect if you are traveling up from the Front Range on Friday evening. Saturday morning, we normally see a lot of that traffic, and then on back to Denver Sunday evenings. So with those lane closures, it does really slow down on Vail Pass. So take a mind of that. And then there was also some construction in Dow Junction as well. It closed down to 1 lane. And speaking of Dow Junction, when we are expecting to see some of this rain this weekend, it can get pretty dicey with hydroplaning, specifically in Dow Junction. So slow down. The speed limit's 60, but I would definitely go around 50 miles per hour if those roads are wet. So watch for that this weekend, but otherwise looks clear. We don't have to deal with any of our winter roads quite yet. So we'll be grateful for that. But we do have Trisha Swenson's getting set up, and we're going to hear from her. She's got some really great interviews. I don't know if she's ready. She's still setting up. No worries. So we're going to just take a quick break, and we have so much more coming at you. So stay tuned.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatssilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
Yeah, you saw that. Click subscribe, like us, share us. We are on YouTube and Facebook, and we go live every morning to those platforms. And if you do, sign up to subscribe to us on YouTube, you're going to get that notification, which I always love too. I'm like, oh, Vail Valley Live, what's happening today? And you can just click on. But we have a new YouTube and new Facebook, Vail Valley Live. So give us a follow. And if you're watching right now, chat in, say what's up. I'm waiting for the day my boyfriend finally chimes in, but he sleeps in too much. But please say what's up. That's the best part of the show. We can answer your questions and so much more. But I think Trisha Swenson is ready. Amazing. Let's bring her in. Howdy,
hey Meredith, how are you? Well, howdy. I got my rodeo gear on because, of course, it's rodeo season here in the Vail Valley, and we're so excited to have that back. And 82nd annual, really celebrating our Western heritage. What a week. You can go from Bravo. I went to Bravo last night. They did the Sondheim celebration. So I was all kind of dressed up in Bravo clothes. And then I'm doing rodeo tonight. You've got dance festival tomorrow. So just within a few days, you get so many different experiences throughout our valley. I love this time of year because it really is anything goes, and I just love how you can be exposed to all these different cultural things.
Absolutely. And you're putting your best summer attire to work too.
Oh yeah.
Because it's on mountain. It's a little fancier for an evening at the amphitheater, and then you have the rodeo. Tomorrow I'll bring out my rodeo gear too. I'm looking forward to the rodeo. We had the opening night yesterday, And it was the Little Buckaroo theme. And then tonight, it's the Western Heritage. And then tomorrow, it's Pink Night. And those proceeds are going to go to the Shaw Cancer Center, which is fantastic. We love cowboys in pink.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. But you know what? I'm up here at Beaver Creek, and things are slowly getting going. I'm right next to the Centennial lift number 6. We've got the gem panning, where you can pan for gold. We have the bungee trampolines, the climbing wall, and then an 18-hole course, mini golf course. So, many times it's just 9. This is 18. And it's pretty fun. I think it's pretty funky. I got to bring my putter out here one of these mornings. But Meredith, a lot going on at Beaver Creek today. In fact, we've got Move and Groove tonight with live music and a little bit of dance instruction. Now, I know that you teach dance. What are some easy dances to teach groups like this?
You never can go wrong with a step tap. Yeah. That's a move and groove right there, which is awesome. I would also take advantage of the grapevine. So it's a step over, step behind, step to the front. And that can get you kind of in the rodeo mood because there's some live music there. And then, maybe just grabbing a partner, doing a couple swings, a little dips. I mean, it's so fun. So I actually gotta get myself up to the move and groove. And today, the Fabulous Femmes are going to be singing the live music.
Oh, that is going to be so fun. And you know what? A lot of them teach dance. I'll have to ask Beth because we'll be interviewing her with the Vail Valley Band. But I believe that Kathy Morrow does an exercise class that's like a dance or kind of a rumba, at some of the local gyms. So I'll have to see. So they're pretty good. They're not only good at singing, but they might even hop in and help with some of the dance instruction.
I love that. We'll definitely ask Beth about that. She's in the Vail Valley Band. As we said earlier in the show, they're going to be coming on, and they're the Band by the River series down in Edwards. So I'm excited to hear from them.
Oh yeah, you know what? So much more live music tonight. The Vail Jazz concert happens tonight, and this is their Thursday series in Lion's Head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's going to be under a tent. So again, rain or shine, that's the theme of today. And so those tickets are $50, and then premier seating is $75. But this is just, we're so lucky for the caliber and talent that we get here in the Valley. And so tonight, we're going to be seeing Bria Skonberg Quartet, which is going to be really exciting.
Oh yeah, you know what? They bring in so many wonderful bands, and it's really the who's who in jazz, and it all leads up to their big Labor Day party that happens on, of course, Labor Day weekend. But the fact that we've got these weekly concerts on Thursday nights, those are the ticket events like you mentioned, and then on Sunday nights, the free events happening at Solaris Plaza at 5:30, kind of a good way to just wind down your weekend. So much live music in the summer, Meredith. It really is a great time to be here, and you can barely turn a corner without finding any live music. Even this weekend, they do a lot of live music on the Gore Creek Promenade and in Lion's Head. The town of Vail brings out just different artists who are just playing in the streets. They're not even in a venue. They're just playing, and that kind of started during COVID, and it's one of those ideas that stuck around, which I love. I love the live music that we have here in the Valley.
Nashville better watch out. Vail's coming at you. There's so much live music. Yeah, so like Trisha said, there's a free Vail Jazz concerts on Sunday. So maybe you get a taste of it on Sunday and then, go buy a ticket on the Thursday event in Arabelle.
Oh, okay, one more thing. Speaking about music, and maybe you talked about this probably in the Vail Daily, but the Babu and the Peacemakers playing Showdown Town, and Christian Basso, he has been playing music for 25 years here. Little Hercules, for those that remember when they used to play at Gardens and State Bridge, those were the days. It's pretty amazing. But he's got a new project now, 4-piece band, and so they will be taking the stage for free at the Eagletown Park for Showdown Town. And then they go to the Goat tomorrow night in Keystone, and then they come back to Seven Hermits. So a lot of people in the Valley know Christian and his former bands, but now he's got a brand new project. And their new single is out right now on Apple iTunes. So learn more about that in today's Vail Daily.
Yes, and this is going to be at the Eagletown Park, 6:30, and it's for free. And this is another event run by the Vail Valley Foundation. We love them so much. They put on so much entertainment throughout the summer. So this is going to be awesome.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, I know, so many things to do. I just love it, love this time of year.
Absolutely. Well, Trish, we're going to go on a quick break, but we're glad to see you in your cowboy attire, and we'll check in with you with so much more.
Life is brimming with miles and miles of possibility. So gear up. Explore the world how you see fit. The right tires will show you that the experiences you make are the ones you take with you.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
There are times I wonder, why can't I wear white after Labor Day?
Something on your mind? Chew on it. Twizzlers.
Hey there, we are here at the Tony Newland Gallery right across from the ice skating rink in Beaver Creek. And there's some pretty spectacular photography in here, so let's go check it out. the Tony Newland Gallery up in Beaver Creek, right across from the ice skating rink. Fantastic photography. There's so many unique galleries that you can check out in Beaver Creek. And as you said, as we mentioned a little bit earlier, we have reoccurring events that happen, which is awesome for Beaver Creek. So today we have the Move and Groove, Fossil Posse, and Helmet Fricker. So it's a good day to run into Helmet. He's such a funny guy, full of jokes, full of music. And then tomorrow, if you want to just prep a little bit, there's going to be some live music at the Mountain Plaza area from 4 to 6. And then there's free yoga as well. And I believe that's at 10 a.m. But let's see. I believe it's at 10 a.m. And they have yoga mats there too. And they have often like 30 people that will come and take a yoga class, which is really awesome to be outside and kind of jive with people's energy. And so it's actually from 9 to 10, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you want to plan ahead. But yeah, so we love Beaver Creek, and we are going to actually toss to an interview that Trisha did all about the hikes that you can do up at Beaver Creek with the hiking center. So let's take a watch.
Want to do some hiking? We've got some ideas for you. Alex Faith is here from the Beaver Creek Hiking Center. And Alex, we've got a lot of great trails that you can do right from the base or right off of Lift 6 Centennial Express. But just like in the winter, we have 3 different portals. We've got Beaver Creek, Bachelor Gulch, Arrowhead. Let's take people away from the main area and let them know what else they can do.
Absolutely, and one of the great things about Village to Village trails is it's got almost no vertical climb to it. It's a fairly level trail built on an old irrigation ditch. It's going to take you from the Beaver Lake Trail here area through Strawberry Park into the Bachelor Gulch area and across, finally over into Arrowhead. And now you can descend down into Arrowhead and drive back home. It's a great way to do a great circuit. We also have some great trails out of the base of the Arrowhead area. So if you're over in Arrowhead already, we have the Ute and Apache trails over here, which make a great little loop. And if you've got real little ones, we've got the Cherokee Trail here, which makes a great little loop for the young ones.
Oh, and I've seen that over by the playground, by the parking lot.
Right out of the playground,
okay.
Yep.
And I've done the Ute and Apache on snowshoes.
Ah,
so
yes.
if you're used to that route on your snowshoes, this makes a beautiful hike this time of year. And it is nice. And if you do want to get that long hike in, the Village to Village is great. You can either, sometimes we'll shuttle a car over there or just pack a picnic, come on back. It's a great way to spend your whole day, and that is such a nice trail to check out. Now, if we wanted to go with a guide, even though your maps are nicely laid out, if we wanted to go with a guide, how do we do that?
You can give us a call at the Adventure Center here. It's 970-754-5373. Or you can check us out at beavercreek.com. Look under the Explore the Mountain and Summer Activity tabs, and you can find hiking. You can book your mini adventure hike with us online. It's a 1-hour hike we're offering now. It's a great product that we're just getting going. Or you can look into our Hike and Wine on the line and book that.
Oh yeah, so this is really fun. You hike first and then you're rewarded by some wine and some little nibbles, and that's over at Vino's Cabin, right?
That's a special place too.
Yeah, oh it definitely is. So consider that. You can do some great hikes on your own or go with the guides. They'll help you learn about the flora and fauna out on the trail.
Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Sunrise 6 a.m., sunset 8:22. We're starting to see those days shorten a little bit, but we still have the long days, which is awesome. So for your weather today, we are expecting to see a bit of scattered thunderstorms developing this afternoon. A high of 73, low of 48. Winds southwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. The chance of rain is about 50%. And for the evening, we are going to see it cool down. So make sure you bring those layers. And looking forward to the next couple days and over the weekend. On Friday, we're going to see partly cloudy in the morning, followed by some scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. High of 70, low of 48. And that chance of rain is about 66%. and winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour. On Saturday, we're going to see partly cloudy skies. So great day to get out and do those mountain adventures, both on Saturday and Sunday. Sunny in the possible rain in the afternoon. And that's very typical here in the Valley. So plan ahead, and thank you to LIV Sotheby's International Realty. And we're actually just about to hear from an agent, Jeffrey Morgan, with Trisha about some listings, which is going to be great. But before that, I'm going to get to the Grand Hyatt, which is right now. And if you're up early, you can always come and watch the show outside. There's some TVs. You can kind of wave to us. We have some windows. It's right by the porte cochere of the front of the hotel, and this hotel has really got everything. If you're a long-time comer, this was the old Cascade, but now it's the Grand Hyatt Vail, and they have excellent restaurants, cafes. They have Top Golf, axe throwing. They do a lot of different fun happy hour bars. So the love but ready, amazing. Bring it back to Beaver Creek and hear a little bit more from Jeffrey Morgan.
All right, thanks, Meredith. Jeffrey Morgan with us right now. He said, I would have dressed Rodeo too, but that's fine.
Got the cowboy hat, the shirt, the whole thing. We would have matched.
We would have matched. We would have looked like rodeo royalty right here. But let's get to real estate, because you've got a lot of listings, and that's newsworthy in itself. The fact that we're seeing a little more inventory. Tell us about this.
Yeah, I mean, we're really reaching kind of a normalization point back from the pinnacle that we rode for a little bit, which is, it's volatile. So it's not something that you can hang on to forever. And, as we see more inventory coming, it's still only half of what we saw before the pandemic. So that's kind of key to remember. Don't think that we have a huge plethora of new homes, but there are several new ways that buyers can have a little time to make a choice.
Well, that's the thing. And we used to be so urgent, and you had to move.
It's like a fire sale. It's like somebody's got a gun to your head, buy the house. So it was tough.
Yeah. And now there's a little more time to think and plan and act, and not much though. So we still want people to be aware and be aligned with what's going on. And I think we should show the properties right off the bat, because there's a lot of different things to talk about. First, we'll talk about the penthouse at Gravity House, and I love what they've done with the former Vail Mountain Lodge and Spa.
That's correct.
Gravity House has great energy, so much going on right there.
So health and wellness focused, and this is the Riverside penthouse. So it is the only one that actually has decks, and it has access directly to the river. So 3 different entrances, just a beautiful property and one of a kind for sure.
Okay, and then another property in Vail, we take it to Geneva Drive, and this is 1724 Geneva Drive, very modern looking.
Yes, so this was actually built in 2001, and really forward-thinking home. A lot of things like you don't see molding around doors, just very clean lines in this home, and thought forward in 2001 when they constructed this. Concrete, steel, just really hot and a beautiful home. It's a piece of art.
Yeah,
for sure.
It really is, and it's such a showstopper, and utilizing the views. Those are like floor-to-ceiling windows in
Yes, yeah, and that's, in 01, that wasn't kind of the popular thing, and they really, again, forward-thinking in that home, for sure.
Perfect.
Beautiful to see.
Beautiful to see, all right. So come and see it with Jeffrey, and then we're going to take it down west to Cordillera. Great community, especially in the summer. If you love golf, wow, you get basically the 3 big golf courses and the par 3. Tell us about the properties here in the Granada area.
Well, I love the neighborhood, and it's so fun to go up there. But I have 2 in the Divide. The Granada you have in the Glen. The Glen has beautiful valley views, and you really get a privacy surrounded by trees. This 5-bedroom home is just perfect. It's got a complete living space over the garage, separate from the home, and it really allows for a lot of people to stay. And then we've got the Granada Hill, which is a very gorgeous, it's a 360-degree view property, really something that the eye just really takes in the second that you get up to the very top. And being in the Divide, sometimes you don't always get the best views, but this one, absolutely.
Yeah. I love the Divide. It's a little bit, closer just to the Highway 6. You can get down to Edwards a little quicker. And I love that little par 3 up there, and I love biking up there. It's a beautiful community. This looks like it has a little bit of a modern touch. Are any of these furnished, or is that on negotiable?
Most that you see are going to be furnished, because most people are moving on from these homes, and that's really what they need to do. And if it's not furnished, it's something for you to design on your own.
Yes, that's going to be fun too. Now, if you're thinking of skiing already, we've got a ski and ski out property in Arrowhead. Tell us about this one on Krista Road.
Well, you can't get easier than this. You basically walk out a door, down 6 steps, and you're on the ski slope. So, I mean, talk about the epitome of skiing in and skiing out. There's a private hot tub as well, which is beautiful, and plenty of space for family, 4 bedrooms and a great living space for
Yeah,
sure.
you know what? I love snowshoeing by this, skiing by it. I know this. This is when you come down Krista, kind of right before you get to the lift. I love it when you have to put your skis on before you even get to a lift. So this is that for you.
It's tough. It's tough living right there.
Tough living. All right, now if you want the views of the mountains, Wildridge. This gives you great views of Beaver Creek and Basher Gulch, Arrowhead. Tell us about what you have on Old Trail Road.
So these people moved in. They had kind of a really unique situation. Their son got a special scholarship. They did a huge remodel and never anticipated leaving the home, but it's been completely remodeled. It sits right in the lower part of Wildridge. You're literally 5 minutes down the hill and anywhere else. So it's very key. Beautiful decks. And like I said, it's completely refurbished on the inside and ready to move in.
Yeah, and you know what's so nice is that basically all the trails, the mountain biking, the hiking from that vantage point, and then you're so close to Avon and the interstate, and a lot of locals live up in Wildridge as well.
One right here.
Oh yeah.
I live and love Wildridge for sure. I live right at the very top. And mountain bike and run and do everything around there.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
lots of fun.
And then you have some land. If in case we want to really get creative and build our own home, tell us about this land. We don't have a lot of it in this valley.
Right. No, there's not a lot of land left. We're kind of on an island. So that's about it. Once it's gone, it's gone. And this is a beautiful piece at the top of Mountain Star. So Mountain Star is a gated community, and you can build up to 9,000 square foot on this piece of land. It's 2 acres, and you're completely surrounded by aspens, and you have views to the east towards Vail and as well in Beaver Creek. A lot better views in the wintertime towards Beaver Creek. The leaves fall down, but you're surrounded in a really private setting here for 294 Shooting Star. It's a beautiful area, and it's right at the top of Mountain Star. Very secluded, very private.
Yeah, just a beautiful area. And yet, you're kind of in the middle of the valley, which is really nice. And then going down valley near Cordillera on your way up to basically Squaw Creek. That is another beautiful section of this county.
I get the phone call. Can we show this property? And my skin starts to get crazy, and I get excited about this one. I mean, it winds its way up the cliffside all the way to about 9,300 foot, looking back at the Gore Range, basically 360-degree views up there. There are views and land plots really never necessarily thought through, but dug out. There are nice flat areas where a lot of different homes can certainly be placed, and views are just spectacular from different levels of this property.
Okay, yes, so many
So
to
gosh,
see.
a lot to deal with.
Okay,
so yeah, there you go. Just
All
me.
right, that's how we're starting your day. So give Jeffrey a call and see some of these properties. I mean, it's amazing, once again, that we do have some choices out there.
That's
we're not
right.
all fighting over one home.
That's right.
Okay, how can we get a hold of you, and what's the best way to see these proproperties?
The easiest way to get a hold of me is through LIV Sotheby International Realty, and you can call my Beaver Creek office here, or you can call me directly, 720-314-0023, or Jay Morgan at LIV Sotheby International Realty.
Okay, perfect. And we're right next to the Beaver Creek Lodge here, and that is where their office is, right along the creek in Beaver Creek, right by the covered bridge. We're going to see it right back there. All right, Meredith, any questions? And I think I'll take the Geneva property. Which one do you want?
Party house.
I honestly, my ears kind of got perked by that Wildridge one, because I was born in Wildridge, and so I would love to find my way back maybe. But what a catalog of listings, Jeffrey.
Happy to share.
Happy to share.
That's for sure.
Incredible.
Okay, all right. So give us a call if you want to learn more.
Awesome. Well, like she said, there's the LIV Sotheby's up in Beaver Creek, but there's so many different offices around the valley, so give them a call. Oh my gosh, so much good real estate here. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
This summer, enjoy the joy of America's gift to music, jazz, and its many subgenres at the 28th Annual Vail Jazz Festival. Headliner concerts are Thursday evenings in Lion's Head, and free concerts are Sunday evenings at the Solaris Plaza. For more information, go to vailjazz.org.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
If Mark, Mr. Cartoon Machado, didn't have the fighting spirit to draw out his passion, he never would have turned chrome into a canvas. If he let a lack of tools stop him, he never would have started tattooing using a homemade machine. And if he listened to those who said you need an art degree, he never would have perfected the street look that made him a street legend. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
Well, as you've seen Trisha sporting her cowboy hat, it is the rodeo time. The Eagle County Fair and Rodeo is back for its 82nd season, which is so exciting. And last year, I hadn't remembered the last time I'd been there since I was a little girl, and it was so much fun. I mean, it's an iconic thing to do this summer. Any summer, really. They have the fairs, they have your funnel cakes, lemonade, but then they have, a full-on rodeo and live music every night. So tonight's theme is Western Heritage, and just in a little bit at 9 o'clock, they're going to be starting the 4-H competition. So they're going to be doing the open class. The open class is just an overview of a lot of the different animals, and then they're going to do the pig show at 9 and then the goat show at 1 p.m. And we've had Ken Hobie kind of come on and talk about his kids. They're showing 2 goats, which has been really exciting to kind of follow their journey. Even our own host, Cameron Morgan, was giving him some tips because he's a champion back in his day when he grew up in Oklahoma. So pretty cool. And then from 4 to 7, there's going to be some kids' crafts. And then at 7 p.m., the rodeo begins. So this is super exciting. And some of our team members actually got to go last night. So this is footage just from yesterday. And it gives you a glimpse at this. And we were saying the barrel racing is one of the most exciting parts of the whole rodeo. There is some cowgirls killing the game yesterday. So this is really awesome. And if you want to find the full schedule and details, you can go to eaglecountyfairandrodeo.com. But here it is on the buck. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine what they go through. I hope there was no injuries. But it's a whole new world for some people. And some people wait all year and really go on a whole tour of different rodeos across the West. So this is very cool. And so this is going to be happening today, Friday, and Saturday. So make sure to get your tickets and have some rodeo fun. So exciting. And then also, it's that time of year, Vail Dance Festival. We're so excited. And opening night is tomorrow, Friday night. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I actually saw Damien, who's the artistic director, yesterday. He just arrived in town and we got an exclusive interview with him that will be airing in the next couple days. So make sure to watch out for that. But on the cover, so that you'll find these magazines all across the county. And on the cover is Roman Meha and Callie Kwan, and they're the artists in residence. So every year they name an artist in residence, and they really push them to their limits of different choreography and dancing with different companies. And that's one of the unique things about this festival is that dancers from American Ballet Theater will partner with New York City Ballet, and Ballet X will get to work with choreographers from New York City Ballet. I mean, it's so unique. So these dancers love the opportunity to come to Vail. It's almost like summer camp for them. So opening night's going to give you a taste of the whole festival, actually. They're going to they have their New York City Ballet Moves, which is their traveling touring company, and they're going to be doing some Jerome Robbins pieces, which is one of my favorite choreographers. And then they're also going to be debuting the Limon Dance Company for the first time at the Vail Dance Festival. And then they're also going to have the Ephra Ashiri dance, do a little bit of stuff on opening night, but they have a full performance on Sunday at the Villar Center, and there is only a few seats left. And this is like a African-American Latin street social dancing, very different than your prima ballerinas. So that's going to have a very different energy, but the New York City Ballet Moves is here, and they're going to be having a performance on Saturday. So it's so cool. We just kissed the New York Philharmonic off goodbye, and now we have the New York City Ballet. I mean, we're so lucky. So this is a 2-week festival. It's really a sprint and a marathon. So we'll be keeping you in the know on all the different festival events. They have master classes and dancing in the streets where it's like free dance classes, and it's just spreading the joy and spirit of the dance festival. So get your tickets, vaildance.org. We're going to take a quick commercial, and then we have the Vail Valley Band on, so we're going to hear much more from them. So don't go away.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
Duracell, we're obsessed with bringing a better battery to life. Your life. New Duracell with power boosting green. When it matters. More life in your controller, so it's game over for him. More time powering her mobile. For the power nap you need. More from your headlamp at its brightest. For more brilliant memories. Engineered for you. Engineered for more.
Band by the River series is tomorrow night, Friday night, in the backyard of Riverwalk, right by the river. It's so gorgeous. Gates open at 5. The show is 6 to 8, and there's only 3 weeks left. And the band that is taking place tomorrow is the Vail Valley Band, and we have them with Trisha Swenson live in Beaver Creek. So let's send it out to them.
All right, thanks, Meredith. Yes, we do have Band by the River happening tomorrow. These guys will actually be playing next Friday, August 5th, and we're going to talk about their upcoming performances. Joining me now, we have Peter Fontenay, we have Bess Swearingen, we have Don Watson, and they comprise the Vail Valley Band, but they have been in the Valley a long, long time. Let's get a little bit of your history. How long you've been here and kind of a lot of the places you've played.
I've been here 40 years. And I've played pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Same all the way across. We've been here 40 years, and there's not a club in this valley we haven't brushed up against.
Yeah.
And I'm the baby because I've only been here for maybe about 27 years.
Yeah. That's the baby of the group. Okay. And you guys have performed on your own and also in other bands and everything. Mm-hmm. But it's great that what brought the Vail Valley Band together?
Gosh, good old Club Chelsea days.
I would say Club Chelsea.
Yeah, Club Chelsea.
I remember those days.
Yeah.
The Bridge Street Club Chelsea.
I remember going into Club Chelsea when I had just moved into town and Don was playing there and I said, can I just sit in with you?
Yeah.
And then, like, the rest is history.
I remember you guys playing Norwegian Wood.
Uh-huh.
I remember that. That's the first time I ever really heard that song, and I just think of you guys every time I played it, and it was so fun to have that venue. And we've seen, we celebrated the life of Rod Powell and Tony Galizia, and it's a testament to how music brings people together and how many connections are made from across the world from people that love your music, and then they meet new friends at the venues.
But we play all over the world. We've been from Australia, Budapest, Dubrovnik, just recently stuff that we go all over. It's because we make the connections here in Vail.
Yeah.
It's a very international town.
Yeah, we definitely do. But you still call the Valley home.
Absolutely. And it's one thing that's really, really wonderful about living here in the Vail Valley is the musicians, the fraternity of musicians here. It's really like a family.
Yeah, so. I've heard it described not as a music scene, but as a music community.
Yeah.
And I think that's really true. And I know you guys really support each other and sit in with each other and, hey, we need someone to play guitar. Can you help us out? Or, you'll play at the churches and, do things with your local community establishments or help out fundraisers. It's just really nice. Yeah. And what a great way to make your living in the Vail Valley.
We are blessed.
Doing what you love.
We were just talking about that very thing this morning. It's like we get to do what we love to do.
Without living in New York, without living in LA.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, we're going to learn about some of their upcoming performances. The first one is going to be the Move and Groove on August 4th. Tell us about this.
Well, that's right here in Beaver Creek. It's right at the ice rink. They have it every Thursday. In fact, just a shameless plug, I'm going to be there tonight with another one of my musical groups called the Fabulous Femmes. So it's from 6 to 8.
Great, don't miss it.
It's really, really fun. There is Maria Berry and her crowd come out and they teach some social dancing for those of you who feel like you have two left feet, but you don't really have two left feet. You just haven't learned yet.
Gonna get you out there. So you'll be playing next Thursday, and then you got a busy week because then on Friday, that's the Band by the River. And what do you think about this new venue that Riverwalk put in just a few years ago?
It's beautiful, and it's as the audience looks at the band, the river's right behind us, and it's kind of a natural amphitheater shape, and we really enjoyed doing that.
When they first put that in, I was on the committee for that.
Oh, wow.
And one of the comments I made was it really needs a band shell for the acoustics because the river was so loud, especially in the springtime. And they put it in, and now that there's that shell there, it makes a wonderful spot for performance.
Yeah, they need someone in the know. Help them.
They did, and they asked us. They did. They were very anxious to make it right when they did it. So they did a good job.
Okay, good. And then, of course, we can find you ongoing on Friday nights at the tavern.
At the Arabelle, yes.
Yeah, and that's been a fun place to, maybe go see Phil Long, then go see you guys. It's just kind of a nice. I like hopping, from where one band ends, I just go to the next.
Yeah, you can just walk right across the alleyway there, and there we are.
And it is a beautiful setting. It's a beautiful patio that's just right overlooking
And if you come to see us, depends on what venue we're at as far as what kind of show we're doing.
Okay.
What we do at the Route 6 with the dancing and stuff is very different from what we do at the Arabelle and what we do at the skating rink and stuff. It's always a show. Our band always morphs into whatever the audience wants to do.
Okay, perfect. Never the same show
Never the same
twice. And then we're going to move things down to Leadville. They've got some exciting things going on with the Tabor Opera House. I'm so glad that awards and those grants, and it's refurbished. It has such, and you guys are going to be a part of it. We've got something going on Labor Day weekend.
On Saturday, September 3rd, the Vail Valley Band will be doing a big benefit concert in benefit of the Tabor Opera House and all the work that they're doing there. And
we were really flattered they asked us to do that.
Yeah.
We're going to have a wonderful cowboy poet with us, Jake Riley, and I think doors at 6:30, Jake at 7, Vail Valley Band at 7:45, and we'll be doing some of our original songs as well as some crowd favorites, our interpretation of those favorites.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
If you're there, we'll do Norwegian Wood.
Yes.
Okay, totally. Yes, see, they remember your requests. They're that personalized, and that's what I love about you guys. You're just, you really connect with the audience, and you're such a fortunate valley to have your talents here. All right, well, anything else you'd like to add? I guess, your website.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
thevailvalleyband.com.
Yes.
That's the spot.
all one word.
Don't forget the.
Yeah, put the in there. All right, can you leave us with any tunes? Any, even if you hum. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing.
We don't
I'm a terrible
hum.
singer.
It's a bit early.
What
would we look at and just burst into?
Yeah.
There are stars in the southern sky, southward as you go. There is moonlight and moss in the trees down the seven bridges road.
Bravo! Early in the morning, they're singing it for us. It is the Vail Valley Band. You can catch them Band by the River next Friday, and then Thursday they'll be doing Move and Groove and many more shows. So check it out, thevailvalleyband.com. Meredith, what do you think of that one?
Well, my morning just got better. Leah's morning just got better. We were hoping to hear you guys sing. We are excited for your performance at the Band by the River August 5th. We were getting too excited. We thought you were tomorrow, but oh my gosh, congratulations and more singing in the morning, please.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, so exciting. So we love some live music, and we're actually just about to wrap up the show. So we're going to give Trisha a moment. We're just going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll wrap up the show.
Life is brimming with miles and miles of possibility. So gear up. Explore the world how you see fit. The right tires will show you that the experiences you make are the ones you take with you.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
There are times I wonder, why can't I wear white after Labor Day?
Something on your mind? Chew on it. Twizzlers.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
All right, let's take a look at that weather for the last time today. We are expecting to see some scattered thunderstorms developing this afternoon, a high of 73, low of 48. And, the chance of rain is about 50%. So, be prepared with that rain jacket. And today is actually a new moon. So the sunset is going to be about at 8:22. And looking forward, we are going to see average temperatures about in the 70s the next couple days. Partly cloudy in the morning, followed with scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. Chance of rain on Friday is 60%. And as we look at Saturday, partly cloudy skies, possible rain showers here and there, high of 77. And the UV index is about 7 to 8 out of 10. So make sure to wear that sunscreen. It is quite intense up here in the mountains. And on Sunday, there's also a 50% chance of rain. So like we said, rain or shine is the theme this weekend, but we always encourage to be outside and get outdoors in the morning, and it's always a little bit cooler as well. But luckily, we don't have those temperatures in the hundreds like the rest of the country. So we'll take 70s and a bit of moisture. Hopefully, we'll get some rainbows. We've had some incredible double rainbows this summer. So let's bring in Trisha and just say goodbye and wrap up the show.
Oh, wow, Meredith. You know what? We've got a lot going on here. People getting their coffee at Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. They're mowing the lawn over by the base of the gondola. So I moved over here. But wow, Beaver Creek, so gorgeous with all their flowers and just everything they have here. And what a busy weekend. I mean, I can't even, I just saw the commercial for the Avon Art Celebration. That's going on for the second weekend. So we have it all. I mean, you really need to strategically plan your calendar to try to fit as much as you can in.
Absolutely. This is a weekend to stay in Vail. We always encourage you to explore the beautiful state of Colorado too. Last weekend I went down to Twin Lakes and then over to Crested Butte, which is just so cool to see what we have just over the mountain ranges, our neighborhood ski towns. But this weekend, it is a Vail weekend because there is way too much going on. You don't want to have FOMO.
Yeah, you don't want FOMO at all. And what a variety of events. We've talked about earlier, last night was Bravo at the Ford Amphitheater. And then, tonight you could go to the Rodeo. Tomorrow you could go to the opening night of the dance festival. So there really is so many different things to pack into this time. And lots of free music. It was so great to see Peter Fontenay's Bess Swearingen, Don Watson, just legends on the music scene here. And just such a wonderful community we were just really fortunate to have those people in our valley and gracing us with their talents.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to get to all of it. But what are you looking forward to most this weekend? If you had to pick, I know it's gonna be hard.
Oh, you know what? I think the dance festival. I think going to that on Sunday because they're going to be over at the Villar, and it's going to be the Efrat Ashiri, one of the new companies. There's 3 new companies that are coming, and so I think that would be cool to see that. It's going to be a very high energy show, kind of combining Latin and African American street music and club dancing, and so it's going to be just something different for us. And that'll be at 6 p.m. on Sunday at the Villar Center, so it's different than the amphitheater. So that's one of the things. I want to try to get to the rodeo tonight. I'm all dressed. You know me, I never get to go home. I just go to work and then I just go straight to the events. And so I think that's going to be on the agenda. And then maybe Band by the River, not the Vail Valley Band, but that could be a good option tomorrow night.
Definitely. As we said, watch out, Nashville. So much live music and talent going on here in Vail. So we hope you guys have a great Thursday and a great weekend ahead. Hopefully it can be a long one if you make it and can swing it with work. But, our show goes live every single day, 7:30 to 8:30. So hit subscribe so you can stay in the know, and you can always go watch it on demand too. And if you are out and about to any of these things, take a photo and tag us. We want to see what you're up to.
Yeah, definitely. I know. We can definitely love to see what you're doing. Chime in where you're watching from. If you didn't catch the whole show, Meredith, I heard you say your boyfriend doesn't wake up early enough to watch it. You can always just watch the replay.
Totally. Yeah, but we love those chatters. So next time, people, I had no chat the show. Chat with us and ask some questions. But anyways, we're going to wrap up the show. We hope you guys a great day. And thanks for sporting the great attire, Trish.
Okay, thank you. Anytime.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
living it.
Living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
Lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning. At 7:30. 7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.